Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So, in recent days I have been asked on social media and on YouTube as well what my thoughts are on this whole Super League shambles, and I wasn't going to do anything. I've responded to a couple of people and I wasn't going to make a video or anything, but there's just a couple of things that I have seen over the last few hours, and it's actually infuriated me, I'm not going to lie. Which I will get into. So this will probably only be a 3-4 minute video, but some people do want to know my opinions for one reason or another, so I'm going to give you it. So firstly, the Super League is simply a concept driven entirely by greed. It's a concept that's been worked up for many years now by the sort of cultist elite that have been running our so-called top six. And for me, the concept itself is awful. It's crap. It really is, because there's no promotion, there's no relegation, there's no competitive side to this game, which makes our game what it is. That's why we love football. That's why we get angry. That's why we get sad. If there's no consequence for playing well or for playing badly, what is the point? Some people are seeing it as simply and as narrow-minded as, oh yeah, but we get to see games like Liverpool against Real Madrid every week. And, well, that's what makes it special. In the Champions League or in the Europa League or wherever, when these kind of teams meet, that's why it's such a special occasion. It gets rid of that feeling of it being a special occasion if it does happen every week. And I've looked at the original plans for this Super League. A lot of the clubs, they didn't even necessarily want to leave the Premier League, but the Premier League would be put on a back burner and their games would be played midweek, which wouldn't work anyway. So the pinnacle of our English football pyramid, which is of course the Premier League, they were absolutely knocking the integrity of that, and it ruins the structure of the pyramid anyway. This pyramid that we've spent years upon years, not me personally of course, but years upon years building and creating this amazing historic football pyramid, they were putting it all at jeopardy. And for what? Money. That's exactly what they were doing. And they were pricing their own fans out of this, again, English, the so-called top six. They would be pricing out their own fans. Some of their fans were somehow on board with it. And this isn't me having a dig at these top six clubs, by the way, because a lot of these fans have really helped the owners change their decision. And they've gone against it, which I love to see. So please don't, any fans of the top six clubs, think this is me digging at you, because I'm not. They're absolutely not. It's your owners that I'm absolutely livid with. So these owners were quite happy to price out their own fans. They've done it behind their own fans' backs. They do it behind the managers and the players and the staff's back. More importantly, you know, for example, like Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, they only found out about the whole thing literally, I think, about 6 or 7 hours before we did, which is absolutely ridiculous. It just shows how much these owners don't care about everyone below them and how disconnected they are from football itself and how they just don't know about football. They don't have the knowledge about football to understand why this would anger us and upset us so much and upset us so deeply. Because this is the game we have built up, this football pyramid in England specifically. It has become, you know, the foundation of so many people's happiness, and they were quite happy to wipe it out and cause chaos within it for their own money. And like I say, they would have priced out their own fans, so they wouldn't be able to see the games. They'd be going all over the place, abroad and here, there, and it sounds nice and exotic, but fans can't afford it. Fans can't afford it. You know, it was only, you know, the other year where I think it was Liverpool owners, they were trying to set like 80 quid ticket prices, which of course Liverpool fans were mad at, and they had to drive that down because that's ridiculous. Pricing anyway in the Premier League is ridiculous. But imagine the pricing of just going to see them on a weekend to take on Barcelona. You've got flights and everything, and you're doing that every week. They're pricing them out completely. It's I don't know, but either way. So they've all changed their mind somewhat. Some of them have acted a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more dignified than others. But either way, this is an absolutely unforgivable act, in my opinion. You know, the Liverpool owner has come out and he's given a statement, an apology, which, you know, it's somewhat all right. But I'm going to get to my point in a minute. So United, like I say, they're up for sale now, apparently. Could be wrong there, but I know that Woodward has resigned. So it's all falling apart there. But in their statement, they didn't even apologise. It was just like, we're not going to be part of the Super League. You know, Arsenal give a short statement, not a video like Liverpool, but a statement saying we apologise, made a mistake type thing. Now, here is my deal, right, okay? This is where I've been really angered, particularly this morning. So, the Liverpool owner, John Henry's come out and done a statement this morning saying he apologised, it was a lack of judgment type thing. That'll just the kind of stuff you'd expect. But the thing is, you know, these clubs are saying they've made a mistake. And it isn't simply a mistake. The Super League is something that's been a decade in the making. These elitists have been going behind our back in these seedy little meetings with all these rich boys throwing money at each other, trying to prepare for this Super League. They've done it behind our backs for many, many years. They've plotted and prepped this for many, many years. They just didn't expect the backlash, and they didn't understand that the strength of the fans is stronger and bigger than them. And that's why they turned around. And now they say, oh no, sorry, it was a lack of judgment. It was a mistake. It wasn't. You've been caught out, and that's it. But the thing that has sickened me the most is that you're seeing, for example, this isn't me having to go to Liverpool fans again, but specifically what I have seen on Liverpool fans, or some Liverpool fans, of course, only some, a selected group of Liverpool fans responding to this message from John Henry, saying, you know, my owner, love hearts, and what a hero because he's turned it around. No, that's absolutely sickening. That's absolutely sickening. We need to throttle these owners out of these clubs and out of our game 100% and ASAP. You know, this guy, John Henry, was quite happy to murder and kill football as we know it less than 48 hours ago. And now because he's seen the backlash he's going to get and he goes, oh, actually, no, sorry, it was a mistake. Now he's a hero? What? That's the equivalent to me saying, I'm going to murder someone. And then me getting backlash for it, me getting shit for it, and then 24 hours later, me saying, actually, no, I'll leave it. I don't fancy killing someone anymore. And then everyone branding me a hero. It's bollocks. You need to get a backbone and get these owners out of these clubs. That's it. Of course, these fans don't have the power to literally just say, right, get out of our club, and they're out. We know that. We've had issues at Sunderland with owners in the past. Of course, we know it's not as simple as that. But what we have shown is that there is so much power within the fans as a collective and as a unit. And if we work together, we will get these weasels, these scavengers out of our game who don't love our game for what it is. They're trying to change it. They're trying to extract all the money they can for themselves and pocket everything for themselves. And that's it. So please stop labelling your owners heroes or praising them for changing their mind, because they were quite happy to kill the game that you love just 48 hours ago. And do not forget that, because I sure as hell will not be forgetting that myself. So that's it. That's my thoughts for me. Hopefully we get these owners out of our game and we can continue to build and respect and cherish the English game as much as we have done, and long may it continue. So peace out and stay jammy. That was a weird outro. Stay jammy.